What is up, YouTube? Hey, I'm back finally on my YouTube grind, guys. I've been kind of busy this past few months, just graduated college and been looking for a job. Went on vacation, got all that stuff out of the way, and we're finally back on YouTube. And as you can see by the title, I'm showing you guys again how I just destroy post scores with my two-way pass first guard. Even though I'm 6'5", even though I don't have a high block rating, I just dominate interior forces, interior finishers. They can't beat me on the twos court. Now on the ones court, it might be a little bit different. They might get away with a little bit more cheese. But I still, tend to streak up on the ones court every now and then when they have it in the park. I don't really play the stage 1v1 court because it just gets tiring of playing post scores over and over again. But on the twos court, we run into them every now and then, and we tend not to lose. I think we've only lost to a couple post scores. That's when I'm on my two-way pass first guard because I don't always play on this build. But recently I've been playing on this build pretty often. I just think it's fun. It's a mix-up. I've been playing guard all year, so it's fun to make it, mix it up, play some defense, do some different things. So here you can see they finally get the ball. And we're back on defense, trying to get work on this post score. He's going to get a post hook right away. And, that's just going to happen. Like, it's a post hook. They're going to go in, right? You're not going to be able to stop it 100% of the time. But if you're good enough on offense, you just need about one or two stops on defense. There you can see we get a stop on the lock. He gets his own rebound. That's what made this so tough, is just because the lock got so many rebounds. But there you can see I pulled the chair. And there's one stop. So that's all you need really with these post scores lineups, because they're not, if you make them have to work for their points on offense, you're going to be okay. The only issue is, as you can see, their lock just leaving Sire wide open, easy green. The only issue is defensively, they have a pure lock at point guard. So it makes it tougher for the ISO player on your team if that's what you're doing, or if you're running screens. Either way, it makes it tougher for you to score. But if you're efficient enough on offense, you just need one or two stops on these guys, and you'll be good to go. This time, I think we might have even needed like 3 stops. But regardless, I really am tired of playing these post scores. Like, how are you making a post score in June? Like, it just gets so... I don't know how that's a fun way to play the game. I don't know how it's enjoyable for people to do. I guess I could see, like, if you're just trying to test out the build and see how OP those hook shots really are, I guess I could see it, but man, it just gets so frustrating playing against post scores. There's a white, I miss, and they get the ball back. So now we're back on defense. Their lock drives in just to pass. Yep, he's not doing anything with the ball. And if you guys watched one of my earlier videos where I really go into like a deeper analysis on how to stop these lineups, you want to make the lock do as much as possible. Because he doesn't want to score. He's just there to get rebounds and pass it back to the post scorer. That's the only thing he's there for. And then to play defense, obviously. But when they're on offense, he's just there to get rebounds and pass it back to the post scorer. So you want to try to get him to do as much as possible. We tried getting the post scorer to like get baited into passing it to the lock a little bit more, but didn't really work in our favor. So we just had to kind of play our best defense on the post scorer. You can see he's trying post spins because he's trying not to get the chair pulled. Still doesn't work. We're there for an easy smothered contest. Here I drive in, get a nice little hop step, but he blocks it. And then somehow Sire cheated the game and got that shot to go in. We're just going to ignore that and pretend it was a green. But yeah, I really just... And then the lock spamming square. Like... this lineup is really not that. If you're playing someone that knows what they're doing, this lineup is not. It's not it, man. Like, look at me selling. I think I only shot whites this game. I'm not gonna lie, but if you play someone that knows what they're doing on defense, like, I just don't get how that's enjoyable. Just doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. Just post spin, post hook, post spin, post hook. And then you think you're nice at the game. Like, you really think you're good at the game for doing that. It just blows my mind. And we're in June, and like you're doing that. That's like when people would be L2 cheesing in 2K19, at like the end of the game. Like, it's already summertime, bro. Do you really need that win that badly? Like, people in this community just confuse me sometimes. But there they get a lucky steal. Now, I felt that I was far enough away from the lock that he wouldn't get that. I don't think the inbounder should be able to steal it regardless, but it is what it is. So they get the ball back again. That's not really a stop for them, honestly. That's kind of just 2K being 2K. So I don't even count that as a stop. We're at 19 points. They're at 8. That should be a steal. That's the only thing I don't like about post scores is you can be reckless with the ball. You can be reckless with the ball, man. It doesn't matter. If you just do a post spin, you're not going to lose the ball. Like, he was doing post spins into my body. I was reaching. Like, I was not getting a steal. Like, that's being reckless with the ball. And he gets rewarded for it. And 2K needs to change that for 2K21. That's for sure. Because I really don't like how post scores, not even just post scores, but if you're holding L2 in the post, like you're not holding L2 up by the 3-point line to protect the ball. You're just trying to post up. You should still be able to get the ball stolen, you know? Because you're not taking care of the ball. Like, you're recklessly doing spin moves. And there I block him because he's trash. Like, oh, look at me. I can do post hooks. I'm so good at this game. And I get blocked by someone that's 6'5". Gosh, man. I just really don't understand it. Here they play some nice defense. Leave me open. Bam, that's the game. That's going to cap it off for this one, guys. If you have a post score, please do me a favor and delete your build. But other than that, subscribe to the channel. And make sure to follow me on Twitch where you can watch me play NBA 2K20 live. I usually go live about every other day. I have a set schedule on Twitter. My Twitter will be down in the description. But yeah, that's it for this one, guys. Be sure to subscribe and turn on that notification bell.